Hey guys, North Cinematics here, and today I wanted to do a brief unscripted video just talking about more realistic games. And really, in my view, I think that these more realistic games should come to the console. So hopefully we can use this video as a catalyst. I'm going to be running a poll in the top right of the screen. So yes or no, would you want more hardcore realistic shooters to come to the consoles? If you could as well, just share it to as many people as you can who you think would be interested in these types of games, like your Postscriptums, your Hell Let Loose. Personally, I do think there is a big enthusiasm for these types of games coming to the Xbox One and PS4. I do think there is a big market for it, so hopefully with this video we can showcase that a little bit. I did run a poll as well on my channel, and 35 people have entered that poll, and overwhelmingly people have said that they would love to see more tactical games come to the console. It would be nice with this video if we can get everyone together, really create a movement and get everyone's voice together, because there isn't many people talking about it, and I don't really understand why, because I do think that from what I've seen anyway, especially with Insurgency Sandstorm, so many people have been saying I'd love to see more information about Insurgency Sandstorm. When's it coming to console? Have we got a release date yet? All that kind of stuff. They're really enthusiastic about the console release. And also, I've got on my videos when I'm talking about Insurgency Sandstorm, they say I'd love to see games like Hell Let Loose, or I'd love to see Postscriptum come to consoles as well. So that's very nice to see, and it's something that I've thought about for a while. I thought that you console guys really want to see more of these hardcore games, but it's just not happening. And I think personally, I understand why an indie development team wouldn't want to create a port, or a good port anyway, to the consoles for these more hardcore games. We've seen with Insurgency Sandstorm, they've had so many headaches to try and bring this game to the console, but that's down to the limited staff that they actually have working on the game. They have a limited budget because they are an indie development team. So it would be nice if the likes of Sony and Microsoft can get behind these indie teams and say, we'll give you some money if you can create an awesome port, we'll give you the help that you need, we'll give you the guidance, and together we can create a really great port for the consoles. But that's not happening for whatever reason. Is it because that they don't see a market for it? Because it's unknown territory? No one's ever really created a more hardcore experience for the likes of your Xboxes and your PlayStations. No one's really ever done it. So it's untapped potential. And personally, I do think that Insurgency Sandstorm, being the first one really that springs to mind anyway, I think it'll really pay off, and they'll get a huge success with this title. And it'll be nice to hopefully see more indie teams follow in this footsteps of NWI, the creators of Insurgency Sandstorm. It would be really nice if we could see games like Postscriptum come to the console as well, Hell Let Loose as well. I can't see why not. So I really thank Insurgency Sandstorm for being the one, for being brave, for really pushing forward to get a really good console port. And I think this will do very, very well, because it's different to anything that they will have played on their Xboxes and the PlayStation. You've got a massive monopoly issue on those platforms. You've got your Battlefields, you've got your Call of Duties, you've got your Rainbow Sixes. There's nothing really to play on those machines. It's only your AAA experiences. It'd be nice if we could get some more indie titles on those platforms. So maybe with the next generation of consoles, it might be a unique selling point where you have more of these hardcore and tactical games. So if you could, make sure to take part in that poll. Share this video to as many people as you can, because I want to get all of you guys together. Make sure to drop a comment as well, letting me know either way. Would you like to see it, these more realistic games come to the consoles, or do you really not want to see these realistic games come to the consoles? And do you think they belong on PC and should never ever come to Xbox or PlayStation? You're entitled to that view, and that's your prerogative. I do think differently, because I see the benefit that bringing a game like Insurgency Sandstorm to the consoles, because it's really going to inject some enthusiasm, and it's going to really inject some money and manpower to that game to create some awesome content that we're all going to enjoy. So let me know either way. Drop a like, and if you are new, it really does help, and it's amazing if you could possibly drop a subscribe and hit that bell icon as well, so you don't miss out on any information regarding like Insurgency Sandstorm. I also do videos on Postscriptum and Hell Let Loose, so if you want to stick up to date, especially with the console release of Insurgency Sandstorm, this is the place to be. So make sure you're subscribed and click that bell icon. Until next time, have a good one.